Hi, I'm Wing, the person who made Lull. I want to keep this short. I want to keep it honest. So I just tell you how this got started. I'm a software engineer, late 40s, and for about 20 years now, I've had trouble falling asleep. Not occasionally, most nights. The mind that's useful during the day that turns over problems and won't let go of them is the same mind that won't shut up at midnight. I did what people are supposed to do. I saw doctors. I spent a night in a clinical sleep lab with the sensors and the cameras. The report came back and said my sleep architecture was, and I'm quoting, mostly okay, which is a strange thing to read when you've been exhausted for years. I tried all the sleep hygiene, the rigid schedule, the morning sunlight, the daily workouts, the rule about not lying in bed awake. I did all of it intensely for a long time. None of it solved the actual problem. So I went to the library. I borrowed every book on sleep they had, and somewhere in the middle of that pile, a few things shifted for me. The first was that sleep is more individual than the headlines suggest. Some people need a lot, some people need less. I happen to need less than the 8-hour standard, and that's fine. The second was that a few bad nights will not break you. The body has its own recovery system. It eventually takes over. You don't have to fight every night like the rest of your life depends on it. And the third realization was the one that actually changed things. I noticed I could fall asleep fairly reliably to certain kinds of audio on YouTube, not music, not stories with plots, just dry, slow, informational videos, the kind nobody watches on purpose. The trick was that I had to turn autoplay off so that when the audio ended, it actually ended. The room got quiet, and by then my mind had already drifted somewhere else, and the rest of sleep just happened. That was the moment lull began, really. I started thinking, what if they were audio designed for that exact purpose? Not entertainment, not a podcast, not a meditation, just calm, slow, slightly interesting narration on subjects that don't poke at the nervous system, geography, ancient philosophy, the quiet parts of history, things that give the technical mind something to settle on without ever asking it to engage. That's what Lao is. His stories engineered to be boring in the right way. They start, they wander gently for a while, and they end. There's no cliffhanger. There's nothing trying to keep you awake. The whole thing is built around one job, letting you fall asleep, and then getting out of the way. I'm not here to promise you a cure. I won't tell you this will fix everything because I don't believe anyone who talks about sleep that way. What I can tell you is what I built, why I built it, and who I built it for. If you're an adult with a mind that won't quiet down at night, if you've already tried the obvious things, law might be worth a try. There's a small library on the channel and at lawstories.com. Put one on tonight at low volume. See if it works for you. That's all from me. Sleep well.